Already, I'm always ready. Let's go. Red and black TV. We're back again. Round 4, Perth Glory. Just spat on the screen there.
Yuck, bro.
Mouthful of cucumbers. Red and black TV. I just said it. Back again. Round 4.
Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, hang on. Round 4. Relax, bro. Relax, bro. Round 4, Perth Glory. 2-0 win to the Wanderers. Boz, Malta, and Big Kev.
Big Kev.
KG.
Yeah,
boys.
In the house. How are we, gentlemen?
We're good, mate.
Bro. Good.
We're good. The real question is how's Stos?
Where's the Greek Malacca? Poor Jimmy's going to be hating life.
Jimmy, sorry, Jimmy. You bailed on us last second, mate.
Oh, is your mate, Jimmy? Is your mate?
Are we
Christian
surprised? Are we surprised? Not really.
This mate,
is
thank
what
God,
it
no
is.
stos. I agree, bro. Yalla.
Let's talk about
2-0. Perth Glory. How do you gentlemen feel?
Oh, look, you're still undefeated, top of
Yeah.
the table by goal difference. More importantly, 3 clean sheets at home, building a bit of a fortress. You know, it wasn't pretty, but you know what? The results speak for themselves in a way.
Are you going to start with your headlines, Boz?
You know, we'll do a headline.
Headlines?
We'll do a
Headlines,
headlines. All glory to Western Sydney Wanderers.
Oh, good
I
pun.
like that one.
You're right. Little pun in there.
I like that one.
Morning, Gloria.
What can mine be? Go, Malty. Think of yours. Clearly, you've been thinking about it.
No, I haven't, honestly. I just thought of it now. I don't know. I'll probably say something about, I don't know, right on their fullback silence critics or something like that. Clearsby Russell?
Clearsby Russell?
Yeah, something like that.
I've got no idea.
Saturday night was better than the game. That's another one.
Saturday night delight. There you go. I don't know.
Saturday night delight.
It wasn't really a delight, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the game for me was a bit of a realization or an acceptance, right? The acceptance was that it's not going to be pretty this year. That's what I came to realize after Saturday. I need to, and I speak on my behalf, and it's probably better if, as a fan base, we accept this, that we're not going to, doesn't look like we're going to play pretty football this year. But we will get some results along the way. Now, if we go into games expecting an attractive brand of football, then we will be as disappointed as we were at halftime. I remember halftime we walked out and everyone had the shits asking what the fuck's going on, right? So it wasn't pretty. We got the result. I think what's happened is Roods is sacrificed a bit of the attacking brand that we showed glimpses of last year to be more compact in defence. He's taking less risks. You can even see when the opposition, when Perth had the ball, we had all 11 players in our half, right? And sometimes even up to the 30, 40 yard line. Right, and once you get the ball, it's really hard to transition straight into an attacking opportunity unless you press the defenders and you win the ball. But when we do have the ball, we're not in a position to run. We're not on goal, right? So it's got to be a build-up. So we have to go back to centre backs, give time for our full-backs to get high, attackers to get back high again. That process takes 7, 8, 9 seconds, right? So our game this year, when we've got possession, is going to be build-up play. We've got to be patient, all right, and try to crack teams rather than hurt teams on the counter.
The quick counter.
That's right. So are we? Do I prefer to play the more faster-paced counter-attacking football? Absolutely. I wish I could. I hate to say it, but I wish I could watch my team play like City do sometimes. All right, but Roods obviously made the decision to not take many risks this year and focus more on not leaking in goals. And when you do that, you got to sacrifice something. And unfortunately, that's maybe the fast brand of football that we so.
The problem is, I noticed on the weekend, it's probably, I don't know for some, but for me, sorry to be a negative Nancy, but fucking, I was worried in our attack going forward. There's nothing to break up in the middle with the 2 CDMs in the middle. Yeah? We've got no one to grab that ball by the throat and attack. And I'm worried. I know it's international break. I'm worried going into now next game coming up. I know it's 2 weeks away.
Like,
but
you know what I
we need
realize?
to sort.
I thought those boys played well.
Guys,
Banana's
you
right.
need to sort out. We need to sort out the 2 striker roles. What do we do? Do you go back to 1 striker because 2 strikers is clearly not working, and it's gonna fucking play on their minds very soon.
What Banana's saying is, I agree. What's
The
happened
link
is,
up, yeah.
by playing 2 strikers, we've obviously taken out the 10, right? So there's no penetration through the middle. Now, you know, and having the 2 6s there, are they probably capable of piercing that pass through? It's probably not their game or their strength. Now, when we were shifting sometimes, what I realised is that passes on to the strikers, but they prefer not to take that risk and rather swing it to the edge, right? You know what? I'd rather have a creative, maybe pull Borello back to the wing, put Brooks in the 10, have Anderson as a lone striker, and have maybe Brooks trying to play those passes that we want to see, you know?
I agree. We sometimes don't have a link between Barella, Anderson, and the
Especially when they
midfielder.
stay high as a.
Now, yeah, 100%.
When they both stay high, the space between the 6s and the 9s is too
It's a big
much.
of a
Yeah,
gap.
it makes it easier
Now,
for the opposite team.
I was looking at like how kind of the play. I think Brook kind of did play that role. I think Brook tucked in, which allowed Russell to overlap. I think when we were attacking, sometimes we were playing like two centre backs, Marcelo Beedling. Clearsby went into the midfield and Russell went into the forward line and Brook tucked in. I think Brook is trying to be that number 10 inverted while leaving the gap for Russell, which just means a lot of running for Russell. I don't know, bro. I wasn't pissed off at half time. I thought it was a very, very even first half. I thought it was even. I think it's one of the games that whoever scores first wins.
Can we agree that we've lost something by having Neuenhoff leave this team?
I can't tell if it's Neuenhoff or if it's having 2 up front. And
It's just
Is it the system or is it personnel? That's what I'm
Alright,
asking.
was.
it's a number 10. We're missing a number 10 in our game, in our book at the moment is missing. I know Ninkovic fucking came on, but when he did come on, what was the last 15 minutes? Straight away was a big change in the game.
So you're saying go back to 1 striker and have Ninko there in the 10?
You got to sacrifice one of them.
Yeah.
I'm liking the way it is.
I don't mind this game, bro.
I'm
loving
not
the way
happy
it is.
because I wasn't happy at all, bro.
I thought
Then
second. Go on.
like
If Tate
Anderson has no service up front, cuz.
look, yeah, but I
You need to
agree.
give him the
I agree
ball.
with
he
you.
needs the ball, cuz.
I agree with you
He's
like
very
that.
isolated.
But there was 2 opportunities. I'll tell you, there's at least 2, if not 3. If you watch the game back, in the first half, Tate Russell if he cuts the ball back twice or 3 times, Anderson
On the
Borello
first half,
score.
yeah.
In the first half,
Yeah.
he misses his mark. I mean, he didn't have a bad game. He just missed the mark on those 2
In the first half,
opportunities. And that's where I think the link up we were talking about, it's not going to come directly through the middle of the park. So they
we're
are
ex-
going to go wide.
So we're expecting the link up to the service
It's
to
gonna
come,
come
from
from
the edges.
the-
Nothing to the middle.
it's very rare unless you're going to, unless
We
a
scored
team,
against Newcastle through the middle.
no, I know, but unless the team sets up to stop the wide play,
Oh,
Kev,
then you're going to
Does
find
that-
your gaps in the middle of the park.
that-
I don't like not playing with a 10.
yeah, but
I
does
don't
that
like
not
it,
now
but-
make us a one-dimensional team? A
Yeah.
predictable team that's always just going to attack through the wings because we have nothing in the middle?
Yes and no, because I think, to Malta's point about Brook coming in inverted, that you're going to see a lot more of that. You're going to see that because I don't know if you noticed the ball for the first goal. It was not wide to Clisby. It was in between 2 defenders, and Clisby made the run in behind. I think what they're trying to do is stretch the other team out as much as they can, and then play the ball in behind rather than continue to keep. It looks like we're going wide, but really, like if you look at even Russell's goal,
Yeah.
came from a Clisby cross, right?
Diag.
Yeah, it was diagonal cross, and it happened like we lucked out a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like if the first half would have been a lot different had Russell made the last pass, and had we been 2-0 up, different story. I just feel like there's a lot of running happening for those boys at left and right back. And I just think
100%.
it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen every week.
Listen, I'm happy with the left back and the right back chipping in on a goal, but
That shouldn't
I don't. that shouldn't be the focus.
shouldn't be the A plan.
That shouldn't be the go-to
think-
game plan when you're relying on your left back and right back to score. That's what I'm saying. I'm worried. Don't focus too much on that. Let's change it up a bit. Let's focus on the strikers. I know they're probably doing it, but it's not working, man. It's just not working, bro.
I think-
I don't know, bro.
We can still.
Come on, bro, Malta. They barely had fucking free
Bro,
shots. on
I
goal,
thought
bro.
that second. I was so happy
different-
with the second half, bro.
Yeah, different
Our second
opponents, you'll
half
get a
was
different
because
game.
We were more hungry, but first half, man.
Oh, first
I don't
half,
see
yeah.
no link ups. I do not see any link. I feel like when Barella's in the ball, he's just he's passing it left and right for no reason. There's no like reason to go forward. Anderson barely touches the ball bro the whole game because you bring in a number 9 striker who knows to get in how to put the ball in the back of the net when he's in the box, bro.
It's definitely it's definitely a different style, but I think different.
I don't understand the style.
Different
bro.
opposition, you're going to play a different way. I think because if you look at Western United, we went at them early and we did counter. The first goal was a counter attack. It died at the end, and then Brooks makes that amazing shot. But it was a counter attacking type of game.
Kev, but when you're playing at home, we don't have to adapt to them. They have to adapt to us.
I know, but I think
When you go away, you shift and move around and adapt to them.
I agree.
Still play your brand, but
yes, I agree. But I think our brand is so adaptable that you're not going to see the same wanderers week in, week out. I think he's tailoring every week.
I've watched Newcastle and this game, and it's pretty clear what our game plan is. Get the fullbacks high. Now, I don't mind fullbacks chipping in 7-8 goals a year, Kev. If you can get 7-8 goals out of your fullback a season, that's excellent, right? But that shouldn't be the go-to plan, right? You shouldn't be relying on your fullbacks to create opportunities every single time.
Okay, can I do a different point,
Every
Bart?
single time,
But
it's for the
it
flanks.
goes back to what I said long time ago. We don't have a plan B.
I don't know.
I'm going to disagree,
I disagree,
but to the
Well,
point.
yeah, what's your plan
We
B?
saw the plan B in Newcastle.
What was it?
What was it?
Bringing on
Same
who was
shit.
bringing on the centre was not Sapsford, or was Sapsford who put the ball in for Antonsen?
Okay, Azza.
I think our plan B is more through the middle.
Okay, Azza. What we've seen a plan A in the first half against Newcastle. We're seeing a plan B in the second half against Newcastle. Why are we reverting back to plan A when plan B got us
Because
those 2
plan
goals?
B was, I think, put the kids on. Because we saw Sapsford come on. I don't think he's going to start it. I think he's showing faith with the plan A, hoping it works. Now, I think we did this last season. Remember, last season we were so defensive at the start. And then we saw the attack. Remember, we're like, where's the goals going to come from? I think that's really the style. Start the season.
Barella
We
switched.
attack, bro. We had heaps of attack
But we
last
lost
season.
it. We lost
Yeah,
it.
but last year, if you look at with the goal distribution last year, if Barella doesn't score, we don't win a game. Last year, this year he hasn't scored a goal.
Oh, Priestman, sorry.
Okay, so that's a concern we have to talk about. How do we get the best out of Barella right now? Because for me,
you need your wide guys to do a better
He's a
job.
natural.
why doesn't he become the wide guy?
That's why I don't understand.
I think you
more
lose a
people
lot
are saying
from.
that.
He works so hard in that
Yeah,
position.
but he can do the same. on the
Don't
wing,
get me
bro.
wrong, Kev. I'm not questioning his work rate. I
I
love his
agree.
work
I know
rate.
you're not questioning it.
But Barella, if you want the best out of Barella, you got to give him space, right?
If you put him out on the wing,
Yeah.
we lose what he gives us defensively from the front.
But he doesn't give us much, bro. He drops in.
Nah, he works hard, bro. He
man.
works
I
He
know,
runs
no,
like a
bro. I know
fucking-
he runs, bro. He's going to do
works
the
hard.
same. Trust
He drops
me, bro.
in, right? He gives
Makes space.
gives an option, an outlet, right? He bounces straight back, right? He can't turn on the ball, brother, because there's a huge centre back ball up his ass. He can't turn. And for me, Barello, if you want to get the best out of Barello, you need him running on goal.
You know to
need
get
him
the
facing
best
the
of
goal,
Barello?
not his back on goal.
You know, get the
That
best
I
out of
agree
Barella?
with.
Do you agree with that?
That
Move
part I
Anderson,
agree
bro.
with. I
to get
just
the
think
best out of Barello, you
Move
need
him where,
him
bro?
running
That's what I'm
in our
saying.
goal.
You can't, bro. You can't. To get the best out of Barella, he cannot play 2 up front. That's my opinion.
But
That's what we're getting
And
at.
that's the thing. And that's
But we
what-
never
that's it.
listen. If you want to get the best out of Barella, we never should have bring in Anderson. Then
Yeah, 100%.
Should have just kept in Ving.
I agree.
But you've bring in Anderson now. Now you've got a problem.
4-2-3-1, bro.
Ving's not
That's a
a
good
Barella's
problem.
not a natural striker. He only got shifted in there to last season because of old mate could have pitched.
I'm with Banana here. If
Move him out wide where his
if you were going to
position
stick to
was.
Barella in the 9, you shouldn't have brought in Antonsen. You should have brought a winger like Leuni, right? And you should have kept Barella in there. You've brought in a 9 now. So you can now revert back to where Barella naturally plays his best game, and that's on the wing, right? I can't see how many times it was Barella can turn and penetrate the defenses.
Oh, but he would have ran.
Can't.
I reckon he would get in so much headaches if he was out on the
He
right.
works. He's working his ass off. I see him dropping in. He gets the ball from Hendricks.
no one else will do that in the team.
Yep,
but
no one else. I agree with that. But does that mean we're getting the best service out of him right now?
We're
not.
getting the best out of him because we're getting results. Because he's doing that dirty work. He doesn't have to be the name on
we
the
can
on
do
the
so
score sheet.
much more, bro. With putting him in the right spot, bro.
we're getting-
I
And he
think
knows that too.
I think the service is better, and this is why. Because
The question right now, Kev, is
Yeah.
can we maximize on the talent we have right now? We're getting results. Can we maximize on the performances?
yeah, I think if you can, but I don't. Yes, but I don't think changing it is a result. The players have to get better, dude. I'm telling you, like I know
What
Clisby
else
had a good game, and I know that Russell had a good game.
what else
But the
could
week
Barella
before
do?
at Newcastle, I was ready to kill Russell. Like I was ready to destroy him because he did not have a good game. And the first half of this game, I'm sorry, if anyone goes back and watches it, he did not have a good half. Rudin was ready to hook him, I reckon, because I was sitting on the other side of the field, behind the benches. Mate, Rudin was losing it at him. He was not delivering on that service.
What type of personality bro has? You put him in centre back, he's going to work his socks off.
Absolutely.
Right? That's just his character, right? He'll work, bro. You put him in goals, he'll give it his best, right? The question is not, can we get more effort out of him? The question here is, can we get more of a performance from him? Yeah, can we inject him into the games where he's more dangerous?
Do you think he's had poor performances? Though?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, so then why change it?
No, bro, hang on, you're missing the point here.
Because I feel like we're missing out on another 40% of Barella's skills and talent, and that's on the wing when he has space.
It's not.
But when he plays the wing, no one else will do the job that he does.
You've done your
front.
car up, yeah. You've modified your car. You've come next to a car in the light. Your car goes 140, right? You win the race, but you know your car can hit 200. Does that satisfy you, or do you say, man, there's room for improvement here?
Okay, but if I was playing in a squad, because it's not my one car, if I had a squad of 5 cars and the other 4 cars were at 60% and now they're at 80, I would take the collective 80s with the 140.
Would you not say why my best car is not winning the...
It's team game.
So, Kev, you're saying Barella up front is better for the team than Barella on the
because
wing,
I think Milanovic is doing a good job. I think Brooks is doing a good job. I think the two boys in the middle did a great job.
It's not effective enough. It's not effective enough.
We're 8 points from 4 games, Banana.
Because it's nothing. You're telling me that's like hectic points we have.
No, I think it's a good start though.
It's a great start, bro.
You lose one, you're halfway down the ladder.
Like we haven't lost. Yeah, but we haven't conceded. Like other than Newcastle, we haven't conceded at home.
Defensively, I'm happy defensively. Don't get me wrong.
But that comes from what he's doing up front. That comes from what Barella's doing up front.
Bro. I reckon he'll give you the same energy if he's on the wing. He'll do the same.
I know he'll give you the same energy, but not as it won't be as effective.
We're not saying that he's playing bad. We're saying that it's a waste.
We're not utilising.
I reckon what he does
the right way.
No, I reckon
he needs space cut. Last year, we got rid of Kripic. We gave him all that space up front, and he fucking demolished them. He demolished every team he came up against almost.
Let me ask you this.
But now with two attackers versus 2 centre backs,
but it's the same
it
thing.
changes the game.
The same thing.
I get it, but now all of a sudden, the space between the 6s, mind you, we don't even have an 8 in this team.
We've got 2 6s.
We've got 2 6s. For me,
But
that's
dude, if you like on the weekend, they were amazing.
amazing defensively, yeah?
Yeah,
But
Even moving the
Kev,
ball.
you can't tell me we're fluent in attack. We're not fluent.
I'm going to say 2 things. This is reading the comments. This is the most people have said 4-2-3-1. This is the most people have said 4-2-3-1. And playing devil's advocate, if Rudin was here right now and said, "Boys, look at the ladder. Are you not happy with what we're doing?" What would you say?
I'll say Roots. It's similar story to last year. Great start, yeah, but eventually, right, teams will catch us out playing this type of brand of football.
And then if Rudin turns around and says, "When that happens, we'll deal with it."
I'll rather
and
deal
then
with
I'll say, why aren't we proactive and deal with it now before?
Exactly.
But it's working.
Exactly. But
it's
still,
working.
you want to work and improve it.
You're 100% sure it's improved. But I'm just thinking, like, Rudin's perspective, boys,
As a, be honest, please, be honest, yeah? We versus Sydney on the weekend. Are we going to win that game?
I reckon we're getting spanked.
Before this
please.
week, this week, I would say yes. Before they beat Adelaide 5-1, I would say we should beat them.
Yeah.
Now,
I reckon they're going to spank us.
Don't, guys, we beat 2-0 against Perth Glory. Right? We're talking about the ladder, cellar dwellers? What do they call
dude,
it?
such a good coach, man.
Don't go away from the fact that we're still first.
All right.
You can't.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'm first, but I'm not happy at the moment. The way
but
we're
it's a
first.
building process, Banana. He's 4 weeks in. We're undefeated.
Yeah, but I want to rectify this problem now. The attacking problem. That's what I want to sort out.
Yeah, but I don't think the problem is that big. It's just because our 2 strikers haven't scored.
It is going to creep up.
I'm going to say it, and I respect your opinion.
And we're going to come back 2 weeks down the line.
That's the beauty of the show, right? Everyone has their own opinions, but I'm saying it now, right? We're going to have a big issue real soon if we don't change the way we're playing. This is my opinion.
I think Rudin's got it under control.
All right, I hope so. I think so. But I see us struggling against teams that have a better, I guess, attack than what Perth offered.
Other than Brisbane away in the cup, where have we gone wrong in this whole?
Maybe Wellington at home was frustrating.
It was frustrating, but that was a very low. That was a very low block.
Yeah.
Right, and we didn't have our shit together. But again, we drew the game and we didn't concede. So other than Brisbane away in
Newcastle
the cup,
first half.
No, but what I'm saying is a result of a game.
Oh, yeah.
We're scoring 5 goals, 7 goals, another 5 goals in the league. We had 5 in the Australia Cup. We had 7 in the Australia Cup. And the 5 that we put against Adelaide was not a fluke. Like, we did 5 against Adelaide, 5 against Western United. We've done 2 coming back against Newcastle after a terrible first half. We do 2 again this weekend. The goals are coming. I think the goals are coming.
Hopefully.
But I'm not against you guys because I think Anderson, Barello, if they don't score more regularly, I think there'll be a problem from just purely with confidence, let alone structure. And
Kev, you've coached, yeah? You've coached.
Yeah.
Let's say you're coming up against the Wanderers on the weekend. You watched all 3 previous games of Wanderers, right?
Yep.
Would you not be confident in disabling our attack?
Yes, but at the same, I completely agree. But I think
very predictable,
I think it's
right?
also
Fullbacks are
a
gonna
trap from Rudin.
Where's the trap?
He's gonna know. He's gonna know. Okay, well, all right. We've been doing this quite regularly. There will be a plan B. That's my confidence in the gaffer, right? My confidence.
I'm
in the
waiting
gaffer
for
is-
the plan B.
Yeah, but I don't think he has to show his hand yet. Because if he did, he wouldn't have got the If he did, he wouldn't have got the result against Newcastle coming back.
We didn't see it against
There's got to be a
Wellington.
plan B now.
Hey?
We've-
Wellington, I didn't see a plan B.
Yeah, but
Please be trying to knock in across to the 90th minute. It's like
I get it, but it's if we all agree
Hey,
that
that's
game.
Boss, that's not the first time against them. Happened last season.
happened last season.
Yeah,
Same
but
thing.
boys, you got to remember the circumstances against that Wellington game. They
Wellington are mugs.
I'll take it. We're first. All right, I get it. But I don't want everyone crying, and I'm talking about our fan base that are happy at the moment. Don't come and say, where are we going wrong? Right? Because
yeah,
for
but
me,
at the same time, we're not saying it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's working.
Yeah, but all right, I understand you're saying it's working, but I'm looking. Everyone was looking at the game. They can clearly see that in the center of the field, the attack is non-existent, right? Yeah. So let's try and rectify this fucking problem at the moment.
I was seeing
Tommy,
different patterns to create
take
other
Ru-
opportunities. That's what I
Tate
was
Russell's
saying.
goal was luck. Do you agree?
I wouldn't say luck.
Nah,
That
bro.
wasn't luck. That was going in, bro. It was going
No.
in.
I'm not talking about the shot. I'm talking about how the cross went over everyone's head.
Clisby's
And
cross
then
wasn't meant for him.
Yeah,
Let's
it
just-
wasn't meant for him.
But
Right?
hey, you got to be in there to win it.
That's
right?
right. I
what
get that,
a great
right?
shot.
But it wasn't a build-up play that had purpose
Yeah, I
behind it.
get
It was
what
just
you're
I'll cross it in the
But
box.
this is what I'm
and whatever
saying.
happens,
This is what I'm
right?
saying.
No, but
If
that,
Clisby,
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I like that chaos like that.
Yeah.
That's what can get you a goal. That's what a real winner, like a real champion team. I'm not saying like we're actually champion, but a real champion team does.
Yeah.
They just keep fucking banging that door down, regardless how they're gonna put it in. Just get it in.
But Clisby and Tate, this is what I'm going back to. They both scored goals, but they did not have great games. Their end product if you take all the opportunities they had and what we created and what we scored, it was nowhere near good enough.
I think
that's where Barello and Antonsen will start getting frustrated.
First half, I agree with you. Russell got in some good places, and
Yeah, but
he
Clisby's
could've
cross
scored it.
was a nothing cross.
Second half, bro. I cannot fault anything in the second half. Straight up, I'm so happy with the second half. I thought we controlled it. I think Thomas did one good save. I can't remember if that was second half or the end of the first half. But I thought we dominated that second half.
Can I ask you a
First
question?
half, no.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Kev, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Take out Antonsen. Take out Barello. Go get 2 MPL strikers, put them in there. Would we have one on the weekend?
No,
I don't know.
no, you wouldn't have.
I think Barella makes
We had
space.
no contribution in the goals.
Yeah, but it's not about the
They
goals.
did.
It's
Barella
about-
did.
it's a-
For the Clisby goal, I think Barella is the one that came in and created the space. I think he dragged the right back, and that's why the other defender was found wandering in that position.
If Barella is not playing up front, you do not have the pressure that we put on.
I get what you're saying,
on
boss.
their
I get what you're
centre
saying.
backs.
Are you saying it when we're defending?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're saying, boss.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Do you get what I mean?
I know what you mean.
There's too much firepower up there for them not to be banging in goals.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
That's my worrying
That will
signs.
come. That
I
will
hope
come.
so. I hope so. Look, I'm watching.
I think
Melbourne
Clisby
City,
and Russell
McLaren's
have to get
banging
better.
goals every
Yeah.
week, right? It's like McLaren comes into his team and doesn't score. You're going to say, wait a second. Right, we've paid too much for Australia. There's too much talent there for him not to be scoring goals.
Imagine now,
get
now someone going back in time now. I know someone now just overseas. They have no clue what's going on, and they look back the last 3 results of Wanderers. They see we won 2-0, drew 2-2, 5-0. When they go click on the 5-0, they go fuck 100% Barella scored.
Yeah.
And they have a look. Both our strikers went on the score sheet.
Yeah, but that's not for me. That's not a bad thing.
How is it?
It's not a bad thing because
they haven't scored yet.
No,
Apart from
I
Anderson.
understand, Banana. But if you had said to me, the service is there and they're not finishing their chances, I'd be like, yeah,
They're
it's a
not
bad
getting
thing.
any service, man.
That would.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's these guys have to get better.
That would make me more happy, right?
Kev, bro, just tucking a bit.
Yeah.
That would make me more happy if my strikers were
service is
missing.
there.
Because you know what I'll say? The build-up play is there, the service is there. They'll get around to finishing it off, right? It's too early in the season. There's a bit of rust. I'll say that's positive, right? If I go pay let's say I'll pay $10 million right now, right? Who's the best striker in the world? Let's be honest right now. Haaland. If we bring Haaland in this team, and he's gone 3 games without scoring a goal, right? Are we not going to be concerned?
Yeah, but it's not because
Are we not going to say we're not getting we're not getting enough out of what we've invested in?
Anderson got one chance against Newcastle and he buried it.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
working.
you
Like
said-
it's working.
Against
When it
Newcastle.
falls to him,
Yeah,
he
he
will
did.
bury them.
One chance.
Oh, you're saying he's not getting service.
I'm trying to say it's. I'd much rather when he gets the chance he buries it, which he did against Newcastle, as opposed to because my focus is not so much that we have 2 up front. I like the 2 up front. What I'm saying is the guys that are meant to be giving them service are not giving them service, and everyone's praising them
Who's that?
because they both scored a goal on the weekend.
So who's meant to be giving our strikers
That's what-
service?
that's all-
That's my question. Who's meant to be giving them service? right
Ideally,
It's
with our
Clisby
setup,
and Russell right
Milanovic,
now.
no.
now? So our fullbacks have to be giving our strikers
Yeah.
service. Why not our midfielders?
But you know how we're playing. You know how we're playing the game. You know what Milanovic is doing, and you know what Brooks are doing. It's not like they go missing.
They're coming in.
They both scored. They both in the 5-0 win. They
This
both
is the-
scored
like,
a double.
I don't mind. I understand what Ruden's doing. I understand that he's like bringing them in to act as the link up, and then the Clisby Russell are bombing there. But
as Sydney was playing that brand 5 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
But
Right, it's nothing
I know,
new.
boss,
It's
I know.
nothing new getting your fullbacks high. It's nothing new getting your.
Why does it have
getting
to be
your
new
wingers-
if it's working? Sydney have been so successful for how long?
I don't see
They've
it
been
working
fine with banging
in
goals.
bigger
But
games.
they had people out front and still scoring.
I don't know. But
Okay, so let me ask you a different question.
Yes.
Flip the scenario.
Let's
In the
go.
next 2 games,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Barella and Anderson
Mate.
both score in the same formation.
Mate,
Then
I'll
what?
praise the
No,
system.
but-
'Cause I'll say,
That's what we're talking about.
but
They
that's
fix
what
the
I'm
problem.
Till then-
If they start scoring, then they fix the problem. Then
Kev,
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is there's no problem yet.
but Kev, till
there is
then-
a problem. They're not scoring.
Till then, it's the same argument that you're saying. We haven't lost yet. So it's ifs and buts right now. If you say if they end up scoring, but we don't. I don't see
So
it
so
scoring.
when are we going to be happy? Only after they score.
When they start scoring.
but it's working.
this is the issue we have. This is all these comments are the issue we have, and I don't think we
Tell
have
me the
answers.
issue. What are they? I can't even see if I'm
Everyone's saying
blind.
Ninko, Cicluna, dropping these solutions for the the link up for the number 10. You do that, what formation are you changing? Because if you're going to play a number 10, are we going to go 4-2-3-1? If we go 4-2-3-1, I think Anderson will score more goals, 100%. But by going 4-2-3-1, I think that means Clisby and Russell ain't going to bomb as forward as they are right now.
They can still bomb.
But they won't because our
Why?
wingers will stay wider. The Barella and I'm
All right.
assuming Milanovic
Not really.
will stay
You're
wider
fucking
because you got Brook in the
team
middle.
can shift
or-
around like that when the one goes
It's-
You
forward.
can make it work, Azar.
You can make it work.
The,
but come
the
on,
issue
bro.
is like all these people are throwing up cam positions, but in order for that to happen, we have to change his formation. We
course,
can't play
but
the
that's what I-
4-4-2.
that's what I wanted.
But then Ruden's going to turn around and say, "Boys, we're top of the league. Why should we change?"
Then I'm going to say
scoring. It's going to come
Top of
back.
the top of the league,
It's-
3 clean
it's
sheets,
going-
9
I would
goals.
say
It's going to bite us in the ass
Then
soon.
I'm going to
He's
say,
gonna come back
Ruden,
and
you shouldn't
complain.
have invested, Mark. You shouldn't have invested that much
Anderson.
money into a striker,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's fair enough.
If your gameplay was to have your fullbacks bombing on and scoring your goals, you shouldn't have went
That's
and
fair
paid
Not
one.
scoring your goals, delivering. They got to deliver.
Where's the delivery?
They got to get better. That's why I keep saying these. Everyone here is praising Clisby and Tate Russell. For the first 4 weeks, they've been not on par.
Nah,
But
bro.
don't get blinded just by the 2 goals.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They get
I'm
blinded
trying to
by
say.
that. Good one game
Don't
back.
get blinded by it. I agree with you,
And
but
I made that point. I made a point last week, and I said to Tate, and everyone's talking about it. I said, if there's no improvement, no progress, right? Maybe this club isn't for you because there's a level of expectation here,
Yeah.
right? And we haven't seen it yet. All right, he's banged in a goal, great. As someone who's been waiting on him to flourish for so long, it made me happy, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be fooled into thinking him scoring a goal has turned him into a great player because it hasn't. Because like you said, there were so many opportunities where he could have pinned the pass straight to Anderson's feet and he missed his target, right?
Yeah.
First half, yeah.
At first half.
I think the tweak has to happen with the left and right back, not so much the strikers. That's my honest opinion. My honest opinion is I don't think they're good enough to do what Rudin wants them to do.
Someone raised a good point. The Swedish league's finished. Do we try to sign Leone in the January?
No, because he's
No,
going to
that-
AFCON.
They've
whatever.
burnt
African
that
Cup of
bridge.
Nations.
His agents burnt that bridge by going on Twitter and
saying
Last
stuff.
finished already.
Apparently, I don't know. That's what someone
I
said.
think he's still
But-
in Europa.
yeah,
or
no,
Cha-
but-
Champions League, whatever they're in.
Oh yeah, he's playing Champions League.
Maybe the Swedish league's
Yeah.
finished. Yeah.
I'm I'm happy for Tate for scoring his goal and Clisby as
Yeah,
well.
same,
Clisby,
man.
I have no issues with. He's actually surprised me this year.
I had him in my multi the week before.
Yeah, you did. Actually.
Yeah, you took him out.
When he scored, I actually remembered you. And look, I'm happy with Clisby overall performance. All right, I can't complain there. But Tate, despite scoring a goal, I just think the overall 90-minute performance from him is not enough at the moment.
He might score
just-
again.
I
and
wanna-
he's
building.
now.
He's building.
My concern was I wanted to see progress.
Yeah.
It could be minimal, but I wanted to see progress. I did on the weekend.
That's
right?
it.
It was an improvement from the week before, so I'm not complaining.
Tick the box.
All right. If he shows performances where he's improving, he buys himself time, and I'm happy to wait. But when I feel like it's dead weight and when we're not moving, the train's not going for the last couple of years, then I'm going to say maybe we should try something else, right? But in credit to him,
yeah.
credit to him.
Yeah, he
showed
did
an
the job.
improvement from the week before. That's all I can ask for, all we can ask for as fans. Hopefully next week he builds on that and adds another 5-10%. Right?
I would like to see the kilometres run because I reckon he runs the most kilometres in that squad.
Between him and Clisby,
It's never. I don't think it's an effort with him. It's more talent. All right. Simple.
yeah, final product.
Final product. Just simple touch. It's just the quality. The
Yeah,
quality
and look,
hasn't
that-
been there. I've never questioned his effort. Right. The quality hasn't. We haven't.
That's
seen
going to
enough quality
come.
from
Maybe
him.
comes with confidence because come
Hopefully.
back from a long term
Injury.
injury, all that kind of like. I had I acknowledge all that kind of
Like,
stuff.
which fan-
But if Ruden's picking you,
Yeah.
your spotlight's on, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my
Which
if you-
fan? Which Wanderers fan wouldn't want to see Tate Russell succeed?
Oh, mate,
100%.
we all do. After the injuries he's had, right?
after he killed Barella, I was cheering. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he killed him in the goal. But
What was Barella thinking? Honest to God, eh?
mind you, he had the whole goal and he hit
You know,
Barella.
I'm going to say, you know
Still
what? If
Barella.
I can't score, you can't
Yeah,
score.
honestly.
You're not happening, brother.
Everyone just
You can't score before me, bro.
No, because no one saw him in the goal. We just saw him take the shot, and when he took the shot, we saw Barillo.
Trying to dodge it.
I was so confused. The keeper with the save. That's Barillo, bro.
Bro, when that
what the
happened, you know the Luna Park, the mouth open? Everyone was like,
Everyone in the RBTV is like, oh,
everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? Everyone was waiting on the referee to give the goal.
Nah, it was all right. The ball was already. He was already in the goal, and the ball crossed the line.
But
didn't
because
hit
it
him.
happened so fast, Banana
Yeah,
showed
I honestly thought he saved
he
it.
saved it, right?
Yeah.
And then when you see the replay, you see he's clearly over the line. But at the time, we're like, what the
hell?
fuck just happened?
Honestly.
Knowing our luck, bro, like could have won.
I would have
that
loved to
easy.
see that ball hit the net because that was a decent shot.
that was in regardless, bro.
Bro, I just see that.
But
I
look,
think,
sorry,
this,
go, Malta.
this game, it shows us the importance of Beadling.
Yeah,
Him
exactly.
and Marcelo.
Hey, I'm going to bring
Rocked.
up a really good comment. It's from the WSW post. They're really good. If you're not following them, guys, follow them, especially on Twitter. They're very active, and they definitely know what they're talking about. Every team we've played aside from Western United has sat deep and tried to hit us on the break.
I said this in the weekend.
And it means there is no space. Teams that have tried to play football, we have smacked them.
do you think Sydney's going to sit back?
I'm going to 100% agree with that because I say this every week. I said it on the weekend as well. I said, these fucking bastards, they every time, it's like a home game, our home game, they come, they sit deep, and you can't do nothing. I know, like, we fucking bash our team for not fucking attacking it much, but it is true that teams do that. And like you said, like they said, Western United tried to go play one-on-one with us, man,
Aloisi?
and it fucking fell through the ground.
Yeah.
But
you look
normally these teams do come. Sorry, Malta. They do come. Like Wellington come, Newcastle come, Mariners will come. Perth, like all like the lower half teams will come and do it. But
Maybe not
obviously,
Central Coast
obviously
anymore.
not Mariners. But I'm saying
The Mariners
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
100% Banana. I think you're right. And I think we get through the team. I think Sydney don't sit back. I think Victory don't sit back. I think City don't.
I reckon Victory will sit back.
You reckon?
I reckon they'll sit back.
Nah, I don't
Popovic,
reckon they
oh,
will.
nah.
He's not that.
He's
far.
kind of not
He's
with
not
their
that
attacking
far.
Azani and that other guy. I think our next couple. I think we've made. I hope the teams we've played are the teams that normally sit back.
Yeah.
I think I think
That's why I think that was a great
don't.
point that was
Yeah.
raised.
Which is promising.
I said it multiple. I said it
multiple.
multiple times. This, and then you know what I hate the most, like they'll come out like this. They'll sit so far back and obviously make it difficult for us to score, and we get frustrated as we are.
And then our
just now
attack
in the beginning.
move further up. Yeah.
Then
I think
the following week The same team goes down, they get slapped fucking 4-5-0. Fuck, I hate that, bro.
Because you know why? They probably said, all right, we got a point from Wanderers. Now let's go back to our own football, right?
Yeah.
And then they get
It's like when they come to play us. It's like they're playing.
You know what it is?
against
It's
fucking
respect.
Yeah, I was
Real
about to say
Madrid.
that.
Yeah, I know. It's
100%.
just fuck me. They're
They're scared, bro. They're scared, bro.
That's
But
fucking play,
I
bro.
think the commentator, I can't remember, was our replay or another one. Commentator says, I said, this season, it seems like the coaches are attacking more. I think the goals.
Just look at the scoreline.
I think
crazy, bro.
the bigger clubs are right. Your top 4 or 5 clubs are. I think the lower teams are seeing value in earning a point against the top teams.
But who are they right now?
Who are they? We're talking about Newcastle Jets.
Central
But
Coast.
like, look at Mariners are last.
Mariners, you know why? I reckon Mariners are trying to play the same brand of football without the right personnel that they had last year. I reckon whoever
Manager play the big.
Who
We're
they-
going to see
who's the
another
manager
3 seasons
now?
of them.
I
I have
don't
no
know the
idea.
guys'
who
names.
So
he
they've
is,
probably
Montgomery,
probably
left,
brought in a manager who they have an influence over and said, listen, we're bringing you in to play the same football that what was his name?
Montgomery.
Montgomery was playing, right? And I think he's trying to do that, but you don't have the same players anymore, man.
Yeah.
You
I
lost
wouldn't-
half the team.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say even probably the manager. He looks a bit like he wants to say something, but he can't.
That's what I mean.
He hesitates.
They've brought in
I feel
someone.
like it. I don't know. I don't know, but from on the TV screen, from what I see, they're down and he's just sitting there and he's grinning. It's
they
like
were
onto
they were
something.
unlucky.
They've brought in
I know they're unlucky.
They've brought in a
Stupid
coach who they have probably an influence over how they want to play. Not someone who's going to turn around to the board and say, "No, I'm going to do it my way."
Yeah.
Right. You can call him a puppet. So they've brought in someone who probably doesn't have the freedom that Montgomery had. They pretty much said, "This is the blueprint to what Montgomery played. This is how we want you to play," and it's just not working.
It's dangerous because what happened with City.
Yeah. So.
I don't know, because like Western United, they kept us to 0-0, and then the next week they go and win 5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
You know, if they played the same game that they played against Brisbane, they fucking probably beat us.
You never know. It opens up the game. Because we assumed before Western United, we assumed Aloisi was going to come and low block.
Yeah,
and hit
that's
us on the
what-
counter.
well, that's what I
And then
thought.
we absolutely smashed them because
Annihilated.
we got an early goal and we just went on with it.
See, you know what? I think this is a key. This is a secret. No, it's not. It's not. It's stating the obvious more so. Teams that come to park the bus, we need to score an early goal.
100%.
Right? We need to score that early goal, and that's why when we rue these chances early on, right? I know it's probably going to come back to pay.
Plays on our mind.
Play on our mind, and not only that, the longer the game goes 0-0, the more confidence
they
the
build.
opposition gets, and the more they're probably going to try to get a draw out of the game.
Yeah.
Wellington. You score an early goal in the first 10 minutes like you did against Western United.
Yeah.
They're not parking the bus.
they
they
come
need to get out and score. They can't sit in a block, right? So I think if Rudes can kind of come out that first 20 minutes and get a goal, I think that will put us in a good position for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
To probably
Absolutely.
get ball.
Do the old Ferguson, mate. Just fucking bomb at the first 20
attack,
minutes.
attack.
Attack 20 minutes. Attack. They're relentless.
Especially at home.
Do you want to
banana.
hear our next couple fixtures? Obviously, we have international. So we've got Sydney away, Brisbane away,
Away.
Victory at home,
Yep.
Adelaide at home. That's pretty tough
Month of
four
football.
fixtures. But I think all of them attack. I don't think any of them sit back.
Other
Maybe
than the
Adelaide.
derby,
Maybe.
I'm not worried.
When you say attack, you know what?
Not
guys?
like Wellington style.
Can I say something? When we say attack, I don't want to take away from our defense. Because we've been rock solid,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We got to do it in a way where we improve our attack, but we maintain that same compact block that we have, right? So I don't want to sacrifice what we're doing in defense to go score an extra couple goals a game. Don't get
Mind
me
you,
wrong.
we haven't been perfect. Thomas has saved our ass a million times.
That's right.
Like we haven't been perfect in
But
defense.
overall, I can see that it's working, right? The teams are trying to hit us on the edges as well because there's nothing happening in the middle. So look, by having 2 sixes, yes, we lose something in attack, right? But we gain in defense.
100%.
We gain. It's really hard to get service between Hendricks and
Brillante.
Brillante. It's really
But
hard.
Brillante played that ball to Clisby.
But defense wins your leagues,
yeah.
boys.
Yeah, defense wins your
Defense wins
leagues.
leagues.
I agree.
So does goals.
Jimmy raised a good point. Normally he raises a shit point about Stoss, but he goes, we've only scored in one half of each game.
I said that on post match.
Oh, did you? Oh, there you go.
Jimmy's taking it from
Jimmy,
me.
mate.
So
He's watching. He's
what's
taking your
the
notes.
stat?
We've only 5-0 Western United. We scored only in the first half. Newcastle draw, we only scored in the second half, and this game Perth Glory, we only scored in the second half. We've only
It
scored.
comes
one
back
half
to what I'm
football.
saying. I think things can be different if we can bag a goal in the first 20. Right? You probably win Newcastle because they parked the bus. You definitely beat
We
Wellington.
almost won Newcastle. We got the
TPs for the
handball.
weekend
It wasn't
sports bet.
handball, but we got it.
Yeah.
Wanderers.
Wanderers not to score in both halves.
Yeah, that's a good
That's made
first, the
$1.30.
first bet we put on, they'll probably score
They'll
three
score
goals.
three each half.
Three each half.
So better
Yep.
not touch it.
Yeah.
Christmas Beatles out here.
Bastards.
All right, well, do you want to talk about the Sydney game?
You know what?
Tell us.
No,
Fernando.
I reckon just leave it.
You leave it.
Leave it. It's an international break.
Let's enjoy it.
Enjoy it. And we'll do one. We're obviously going to do one next week.
Yeah.
And
Preview, a preview show.
A preview show this time around. And we'll try to bring on a
But
player.
I'm just going to say this about that game. That game will be a true indication of where we're at for me.
Yep.
That is a
The derby.
The derby will be a true indication
Really?
of where we're at for
Because
me.
Yes.
we know derbies. Whether you're first or last, you like form out the window.
No. That mattered to us a few seasons ago.
I'm just hoping.
I know. Yeah, I know.
true.
But what I'm saying is,
When they
regardless
were
of
top,
how
they
well
built
you're
it.
going,
Yeah.
regardless of how well you're going, a derby, anything can happen.
I'm just happy that they sacked. I know when they sacked
Oh.
Corica, people are like, wait for us. I'm happy they sacked him early because
Nah.
hopefully this is their bounce back game. Was against Adelaide, not against us.
no,
Your new manager comes
I
in.
wish they waited till like
I wish
fucking
they
a couple
waited
more,
till after us.
couple more rounds.
As a, how do you know they're not even going to improve on
Yeah, I
that?
know.
That's why I
I just
said.
hate, you know the bounce back is always going to
Yeah,
come.
I said that in the post match. I said he's got 2 more weeks now to put his stamp on the team.
If
He's a
he's,
good
if
coach.
he's had an influence in 1 week,
Imagine what another 2
another
weeks. is
2
gonna be.
weeks, it's a bit
But at the
scary.
same time, I'm confident. Like we're going to play well.
Nah, when I saw the news that Corica got sacked, I straight away said, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
And then this guy at work, he goes for Sydney FC. He goes, what's wrong, Chich? I go, he's fucking sacked Corica. He goes, good. I said, it's not good, bro. It's not good for us.
Not for us. Not for
He's
the
going to
league,
fucking
bro.
beat us, bro.
Not for the league.
It would be shit for us if they did it after Adelaide. That's what I reckon.
And you know, surprisingly, he wasn't happy with Ufuktele signing. I was like, what?
Nah.
Who wasn't?
I go, bro, what
Someone
are you
who
on about?
no one knows the
Your mate?
Sydney system better than Ufuk Talib.
Oh, brother. I go, yeah.
maybe
Oh,
He
mate.
played there, he captained there, he's coached all the youth teams there. No one knows that
Didn't he
club
win the
inside.
title with the Corica in the beginning?
I believe
The
so.
Beninning.
In the beginning?
No one knows that club more than he does. So it was
Yeah,
a
what about
great
Bayern
signing.
signing your mate Boz Irakunda?
Your mate off the Bayern, mate. German press saying it's
Can we get a little bit more?
Tell if you're,
It is the buy of the
upset,
century.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know the side
Listen,
story.
bargain of the century.
I'm happy for Australian football.
Yeah.
Right, you get one of
Hey,
your youngsters,
hey. On my neck, bro.
you get one of your youngsters in one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah.
Right. On the international stage, I think that's going to help Australian football. And I'm really happy for a club to break the record, which was 5 million Australian dollars.
It's probably a little
Yeah,
bit more. Who
that's good.
knows?
And
Bonuses.
what this also opens up is opportunities where if he does well over there, right? Some scouts might say, "All right, there's talent coming out of Australia. Maybe we should send more of our guys over there." So it opens.
Just
a
don't
path-
look at Western Sydney.
Just like
Wanderers.
just like Ange. I know, fuck. I don't want to bring it up. The last couple games, but Ange right now, you can't tell me if he does really well at Tottenham for the next couple of years that there won't be a spotlight on Australian managers.
Yeah, I think it's already started.
Yeah, it's already started,
Yeah.
and I see Muscat following his footsteps soon because Ange played a role in creating a pathway for Australian coaches and managers. So I see players having the same influence if they do well over there. If he goes and puts in 5-6 years of consistent performance and breaks into the first team, I think there's going to be more of a spotlight on the youth players in Australia.
I actually reckon.
think you're right.
I actually reckon he could get. I actually reckon he could get a run in the fucking first team, bro.
You know what it is, Banana? What I've
Be
seen.
buying too.
Remember that kid. Remember that
Singh.
kid Singh from
Yeah.
Wellington. Right? He broke into the first team. For me,
Rarely, once or twice, I think.
It's not so much breaking into the first team. It's can he stay there?
Can he handle the European
I-
cutthroat?
Does anyone know the details of the deal? Because they might
not too
they
sure
might
about
loan
it.
him back into Adelaide for the rest of
I
the
think they
season.
should.
No, I think he's here
He
till the
goes?
end of the season
Yeah,
until he
and then
turns
see you later.
18.
Yeah.
And
Right,
then
okay,
they
then
ship
he
him
goes.
out.
Obviously, he'll get thrown into the fucking Bayern's reserve
Bayern
team,
too.
Yeah.
Which is still what
fucking- he's
Bundesliga
still-
2 or
he's still
Bundesliga 3.
fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
I reckon he can hang over there, man. He's fucking talented. He's a talented boy.
If he can,
he just needs to.
You got to fix his attitude.
The temper.
I think they will in Europe.
They will. He can't. That shit doesn't fly over there.
Right
bro.
now, he thinks he's a big fish, small
Yeah,
pond.
that
in Europe,
shit doesn't fly over there.
Oh,
Bro.
don't worry. Don't think that Bayern are smart. They're always smart with their buys, and don't think that they don't watch. They fucking. I've watched fucking clips of when what's his name, old man. I know we're talking about something different here, but when Sancho he went from. From where he was in Man City to Dortmund.
They sorted
and they sorted him out in one season, brother. They analysed his
and then
movement and everything.
And then United fucked him again.
Told him to
he fucked United.
They told him to cool down on minimise his touches and work on his passing.
Germans are smart, bro.
Sort him out very quick.
Germans will fine tune him and get the final product out of him.
So
I wish
he doesn't get till next season anyway.
Yep. I wish him all the best.
Good on him.
I wish him all the best. As much as he frustrates me with his tempers and his ego, right, thinking that he's a big shit on the field. As much as that frustrates me, he's a talented player. He's still 17 years old, right? I can't imagine.
He's got a lot to learn.
I can't imagine if he continues with this progress, how good he'll be at 21.
He'll be
All the best to him.
All the best.
All the best.
Yeah.
And you know what? Any kid watching, you put in the hard work when you're younger. Cut all the fucking little fucking going out bullshit.
And you know what?
And look where you can go.
Credit to Adelaide, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
They've created a system there
They do
where
it all
they've
the
thrown
time.
in their youngsters into the deep end at a young age, right? Especially, I think Bruce Gita has a big influence on that.
Yep. Even the current coach.
Carl Vett as well, right?
He's
Mate,
he used to be part of the youth setup.
The amount of youth he's chucked in, and I think I seen a stat this week. I think he has the youngest team on paper, right? He had like. He's
Goodwin
tried like 8 different players under the age of 21 or something. I forgot the stat, right?
Yep.
And it shows clubs that if you're willing to take that risk, there's a reward at the end of it if it works out. And that's getting $5 million for an A-League club. That's huge money, bro.
Try to keep this short because I know it's a big question. But is this now proof that young players don't have to go straight to Europe? They can rely on the A-League to get to Europe?
Oh, man, he's 17 going.
100%.
So
That's a big thing. Like I know in the NSL, people are saying young people went to
I think
young
it's going
players
to do the
went to Europe.
reverse.
Straight away to Europe.
It's going to do the reverse now. Kids are going to be 17, 18 signing deals.
But it's a good pathway.
But I don't mind. I don't mind.
At least
Hey,
there's a pathway now.
Listen,
Yeah, I don't
it's
mind.
different. The difference here is
about it.
if Hibernian comes knocks on your door
Yeah.
from the Scottish League, it's not something you should drop.
Knock it back.
Knock it back.
Bayern Munich
If
come.
you take that.
Sell your shoes.
You take that, right? So
Hey.
it depends who really wants you, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that feeling, boys. Now,
One
like,
minute ago.
imagine when, like, obviously, you know, when his manager called him up and he goes, "Listen, we just got an offer from Bayern Munich. Are you interested?"
Imagine
If he
it's
says
not
no, I want to stay at Adelaide.
Maybe that's why he's been acting cocky the last couple of weeks. Fuck, he just figured it out. He knew he's going to buy him, bro. Fuck these cunts. Who do you think these are?
Imagine he goes, nah, mate, I'm staying in Adelaide.
Fabrizio just posted it 1 minute ago.
There you go.
Yeah, completed the signing. He'll join on 1st of July.
Hey, congratulations,
Fuck,
bro.
yeah.
Well done.
Congrats, cheers.
Well done. Big
Hats
thing.
off to him, bro.
Hats off to Adelaide as well.
Just even to young kids these days playing and they think they don't have a pathway, bro. That's just the perfect example, bro.
I got proud when I seen Neuenhoff go to the Scottish League, right? Because within 1 year, he went from a
turned
no-name to European.
He was literally on scholarships.
I can't imagine if we had a player going to Bayern, bro, how proud that would make us, right?
Yeah.
So congratulations to him, bro. That's massive to Adelaide as well, to Australian football,
Yeah.
and it's a
Huge.
message. It's a message to all the youth players out there that you don't need to jump at the first offer that comes at you.
I mean, he
Right.
did, but it was a big
He,
club.
no, but you
can't say no,
he
yeah.
didn't
You
have,
can't say that to
he didn't have
Bayern,
to go
bro.
to a lower European club
Yeah.
to get that jump.
Yeah.
There's a direct link now between Australia.
You don't have to be in Europe
You don't.
Yeah.
to
You don't.
get noticed.
You don't.
Thank Ange.
So there's a great message for the youth.
I
out
wouldn't even
there.
say thank you. Just
Thank
thank
Ange,
fucking
bro.
the way you're playing.
Like
Thank
you
you,
look at there's so much players we haven't even heard of that have taken contracts in Cyprus. All right, They have taken contracts in lower Greek teams. Right, contracts
The
in
Aussie
Scottish
one,
or championships in England. All right, we've seen so many youth go there.
St. Pauli, someone, yeah.
Yeah, you don't
One, I
need
think.
you don't need to take that step. You can go directly to a major top European club if you perform here and you're at the right age.
And not just that, even if you don't get even if he doesn't crack the fucking first grade team or second grade team,
experience.
obviously
Gotta
they
go
have
on.
a parent club where they can send him to and they know how to develop him. there
100%.
and go on from there.
Correct.
Someone wrote he signed with the Bayern Academy, by the way. So that's fine.
Yeah.
If you're if
That's
you're
standard.
throwing $5 million at a 17-year-old, it means you see promise in him.
Oh yeah.
So they've probably got obviously a plan for him, so where they can slowly.
Especially somebody from Australia.
That's
He's
right.
not within
Right.
a system in Europe.
$5 million not cheap, brother.
That's what
No,
they
that's
say.
what I'm
It's
saying. That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. He's not in a system in Europe.
Yeah.
He's in a system here, and they
It's
still
Great
pay $5
comment
million.
here.
Especially for Bayern to throw it at a 17-year-old, $5
Yeah.
million.
You
That's
can go-
unheard of from
You
them.
can go to
Yeah.
any youth player in the second and third divisions of Europe
And grab 'em, yeah.
and grab 'em for $200,000-$300,000.
Oh, easy.
Easy, right? That's a big money for us.
100%.
They
yeah.
could have done that here.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
They
Easy
could go
could
to
have done
any
that,
youth
yeah.
player and chuck a couple
mil.
100,000, right?
Even a mil. I reckon if
a
they
mil.
threw a mil, but I reckon they go, you know what, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, we don't want to show
So
that.
that shows that they've actually.
Shows how much the league's gone. Qual went for 500k. Irukunda 5 mil.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a
Great thing.
fucking hell.
Yeah, but Qual's got Saudi money, mate. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
true.
His
Yeah, the
wage
wage.
is going to be good.
The crowd 9 point something k.
Oh, mate.
Almost hit the 10.
Almost hit the 10.
How good was it going on the field? Good move by the club. I
Oh,
like that.
fantastic move by the
Absolutely.
Oh, the
Opening
kids
up.
absolutely fucking love
I don't know who was
that.
more excited, the kids or you guys? Because
Oh, we just.
at,
Oh,
one,
love
at
life.
one point, I was standing behind Banana and Stas. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, we're going to go on the field. These guys ditch me. These guys ditch me. I'm in the crowd. These guys on the field.
I've never seen Stoss move so quick, bro, honestly. He
Stoss
didn't jump the fence, he opened the gate.
You should have seen him shuffling through that crowd trying to open that
I'm
fence.
Stoss from RBTV, move out of the way.
We got thankfully the club allowed us early access.
credit.
I wouldn't say the club allowed us.
9971. Is that our highest attendance this year?
Yeah, I think
Probably.
it is. It's
Season
still
one.
pretty
Oh, sorry.
embarrassing.
Game one, I can't
Look,
remember,
you know what I said at halftime? I said, and I think you can all agree, if this was the first game that I came to, or if this is someone who's dragged me to this game, I probably don't want to come back, bro. That's what kind of first half we played, right? It was boring, it was dull, there was nothing happening, you lacked any opportunity. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a snore fest. So
Actually,
the second half, I think that's why it's so important, right? I know results are a big thing, Kev, but to also try to play a brand that's attractive to watch, so you can start bringing more people to the game.
I think if you win, men, they come.
They come.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think because look,
build it,
let's be
Our
honest,
highest was
right?
10.6.
The 9,900, whatever they were, right? What percentage of them are true football fans that understand the game strategically?
Very, very.
Very little,
Yeah,
right?
very
But they
little.
come for the entertainment.
Nah.
No, like sorry.
Nah, I'll say at least 4 or 5 because when we were going shit,
Okay,
ANZ
yeah, but
spots, we're getting 4 or
50%.
5.
50%.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
That's
what I
up.
meant. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
90, 80, 90%.
No one,
Oh, yeah.
probably a very minimal amount of fans there would have thought like Kev and said, we'll wait till the second half to see what happens here. It's still new law, right? A lot of people were complaining after and saying, what the fuck is this? Blah, 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 right? It takes a true football person to know that, all right, it's new law. We need a goal and we've got to
Not to say there's anything wrong with that. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
Yeah.
Whether you understand the game technically or not doesn't, like for me, it doesn't make a difference. But once you start picking up 3 points, so, they keep winning. They're winning. We're going to go. We're going to the bandwagon.
filling up.
They'll
The
start
bandwagon.
up
is
in
what
They
I'm
turn
trying
it
to
into a
say. So
four-wheel
don't-
drive, then
Well,
a
listen,
seater,
you
then
beat Sydney.
then a van.
You beat Sydney.
you
and
beat
get a
Sydney,
couple more,
and then we got Victory.
performances, You're probably looking at 15K against Victory.
So you beat Sydney, then you go away to Brisbane, which is a,
You get a draw.
tour of duty. You
Oh,
get
I
a
can't wait for
decent
that.
result,
Okay, say 2-1
and then you
win.
come back to the victory game.
You should be
You
pushing
should
15.
15,000.
You should.
yeah?
You should.
But we're not. Because we're just
We'll
shit.
get you
It'll be a 31-degree day.
Because people of Sydney in general are just shit. Just shit.
All right, so the poll.
I'll tell you an example today.
Oh, shit, I think it was.
I'll tell you, you got a what? You
I
got a
nearly
piece?
pressed it off. Yeah, anyway, keep going.
Fucking hell.
almost
Keep
said
your
the
fingers
right
off the red. Keep your finger off the red button. A perfect example today at work. 2 guys. Okay. Watched the game in the weekend. Guess wasn't much crowd there. And I'm like, you're a fan, apparently.
Yeah,
And you're complaining about the crowd, but you're sitting at home watching it.
Badly. And they'll think they have the
shut
biggest voice.
the fuck up, I go.
what else are you gonna say, man? Like,
I'm going to say it, bro.
These people.
I'm going to say it.
bit rich.
I'm going to say it. I think Melbourne is the capital, sports capital of Australia. I'm going to say it, bro.
is what it is.
You watch their games, bro. Just everything about it is different. I'm not talking about Victory. I'm talking about City as well. There's just more of a buzz.
what about Western United? They're doing all right over there with crowds.
Oh, they will now when they start moving to their thing.
Shift their crowds. The Mariners are going to shift their crowds.
No,
Wanderers
I
gonna shift their crowds.
don't disagree with you. I just think we're overpopulated. Like look at MacArthur Bulls, the worst. I don't know. I don't even know why
Melbourne
they're
Knights. They're New Zealand
The
Knights.
worst of the worst of the worst.
New Zealand
Worst.
Knights.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they are. They're New
I
Zealand.
mean, we're shit too, crowd attendance, but
We should be doing better.
that is fucking terrible.
But
like,
why? Like,
3,000,
anyway,
bro.
let's not go into
Yeah,
that
it's alright.
argument. But we know it
I
shouldn't
want to
happen.
argue. I'm down for a fight.
Right. The poll: do we beat Sydney FC? 89% people say yeah.
I'm going to say no.
So we have 11%.
I'm going no.
We're
I
winning,
don't want to
boys.
bias can and say, yeah, well, Western City, we're going to beat them. I'm just being realistic. I'm going to say no.
We're winning it.
I see a draw. I'll take it. I'll take a 2-2 draw there.
We're winning the game.
Alright.
We're winning.
I hope so.
I'll take a draw if it's a really
Cagey game.
not a cagey. I'll say if it's boom boom attack
like
both
2-2.
teams where
Like a
we
2-2
both
game?
go out and attack both each other and it's a draw. But if it's a loss, I'm gonna be coming back at my attacking problem again, mate.
But we're going to do a
That's the
preview
main-
show.
Yes, we will do a
If
preview
they're
show.
going to beat us, they're going to beat us because they're going to get past Marcelo. Because Marcelo has been a little bit heavy on his feet lately.
First half a bit, but second half I thought it was
But like, I
solid,
just think
solid.
the ball
spoke-
over the top
I
is
spoke-
very
doesn't
worrying.
like
I spoke to him after the game, and he was struggling with the heat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you can
You
just
wanna-
like
you
even
wanna
in
throw
Rather,
it
you're from
Newcastle game,
Rio.
He wanted to slap Malta too.
I said,
doesn't
I
like
said,
me.
I said to him, okay, if you're struggling now, I can't imagine December.
Ooh, yeah, the hottest summer. In
You know what I
how many
mean?
years coming.
If you're struggling in mid-November, I can't imagine mid-December.
I saw him after the game.
Well, lucky they put us at all 3:00 games. So we'll be all right. Fuck me, dead.
We'll go into it more in the preview show that we'll probably do next week after a couple of probably Barella gets injured on international
You know
duty
what?
and Brooks.
Comes back early.
Someone wrote, get Lawrence Thomas in the pod. I think that's something we can
He
achieve.
seems like a quiet bloke, eh?
Yeah, I'd love to have a chat with him.
Local
I
Tooney
reckon
boy.
pour him one of those and he'll be fine, mate.
Hey, once you pour one of these, you get going. You know how
Bit of
Stoss
apple
goes.
juice. Just
Always-
apple juice.
Always works for Stoss, this one. On the weekend, he was on fire.
Stoss was rocking a new beard on the weekend, man.
New
Yeah,
haircut,
all right,
new
eh?
haircut, bro.
he looked
Fade.
like
haircut.
the dictator from it.
Yeah. He reminded me of Zengi from Street Fighter. He was like out, like here, like that.
We'll go into the Socceroos when we do the
Guys,
preview show.
Who's
actually,
the Socceroos guy at the moment?
Thursday. They play
should we,
Thursday.
Hey,
do we bring someone on the show?
I'll put in the pipeline.
Yeah, Derby week.
working
I think we've got a.
I mentioned to
We'll try.
Malta. I
We'll try.
tried to jag someone on surprisingly the other week, trying
try.
to get him on surprise you guys.
No
but
promises because Derby
was
week leading
busy.
up to it.
Yeah, but
had a dinner?
we've had Ninkovic on a Derby week.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good history
try,
of bringing
we'll
on players Derby week. So
Oh no, that's in the pipeline. That's what I'm saying. We're doing one next week.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do one.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Get someone.
we'll get there.
We'll try.
get there.
We'll try. If not, unfortunately, we'll have to get Stoss back.
If not, it is. Yeah, we got Stoss, man. Sorry, boys. Sorry. It is what it is.
All right. Good potty.
Yeah, I feel like there's something
good
else
potty.
to bring up, but I forgot. I'll probably remember after.
You can bring it up next week.
I'll
What's your
forget.
rush,
then
Azza?
too.
Was it the Saturday thing?
What's your rush?
Bro, we're going for about an hour. And
Saturday they have Wanderers open training session. I mean, it's always open, but this one's on a Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Saturday
If you remember,
morning,
check your
9
emails.
a.m.
You gonna be there?
Get there, support. If I don't have work, I'll
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be
But most likely, it's looking like most likely they won't have work Saturday. The way we're going to
100%.
work,
It's morning.
I'll
You
be
gonna be there,
there.
Azza?
Yeah, I'll go. 100%.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be there. Don't worry.
Derby
He's a
week, bro.
teacher.
Derby, bro.
Teacher, huh?
Yeah, I've got a lot of shit to
You
do.
know, he starts at 9 o'clock anyway.
Settle down, bro.
It's easy, just swing in. Yeah,
Just swing in. All right.
yeah. There you go. 9 a.m. Saturday morning, open training
Sure,
session for the derby.
Yeah.
Listen, also, obviously, a lot of people that can't tune in live, they're going to watch the replay of this tomorrow. Just in the comment section, just based off our discussions tonight, what are your thoughts on the system we're playing, how we can obviously get Antis and Umbrella involved more, and what are your thoughts? You know, I like reading the comments of our fans. So just on our YouTube page, if you're reading this, if you're watching this after, tell us what you think of how we're playing. If you're content. If you think there's room for
that
improvement,
word.
just let us know what your thoughts are. I know we're all keen to hear what you guys think about the results and performances.
Too easy.
And yalla, still fix it.
All right.
Make
Well,
sure
hopefully
you
we'll
like,
see Saturday
subscribe.
morning.
We're almost hitting 2K on YouTube.
Not bad.
Almost, not bad.
Almost.
Almost. It's sitting at one level. It hasn't
1.94.
moved.
1.94. We need another 60 people. So
Let's
if you
go.
can,
Number 60. Fuck me, dead.
60
If you haven't subscribed, like, share, subscribe.
just click the button.
Go fuck yourself. I mean,
Hopefully we see you Saturday morning. If not, tune in next week when we do the preview show.
That's it.
And yellow, that's it.
When are we doing it? Monday, Tuesday?
Don't commit too early, bro.
Yeah, don't commit too early. Once we commit too early, they
I was a
bail
late
out
call
of
up
the
today.
Yeah, you
I was a
never
late call up
It was a
today.
late call up.
late sub Dinkovic.
Late sub. Ninkovic is on.
There you go.
That's it, mate.
Kevovic is
We
on.
were an impact tonight, though.
You made anything? Yes, you did.
You did, absolutely. You did, bro.
We
We
almost got
chat.
into a fight, I mean.
Stoss will ban me from next week.
No, we'll ban him.
Yellow.
All right, boys.
What's that?
Thank you for
What's that
watching.
flag there?
Free Palestine.
Free
guys.
Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you Saturday morning. If not, next week.
And yellow, still fixer.
Done.
Done and